I want to talk to you about how to turn a setback into a comeback. I want to tell you a story that has relevant application to this season we're in today. If you've followed professional boxing over the last century, you know the name Jack Dempsey. Jack was the heavyweight champion of the world for 7 long years. But do you know the name of the guy who beat him? Probably not. He was a nobody by the name of Gene Tunney. Gene had set a goal as a young man that he wanted to be a professional boxer until he faced a setback during his military service. It was then that Gene broke all of the fingers in both of his hands. His trainer and his doctor both told him he'd have to give up boxing. His brittle bones would not allow it. So Gene had a decision in front of him. Interestingly, Tunney decided he would not give up his goal to be a boxer. In fact, he wanted to be the heavyweight champion of the world. He would just change his methods to get ready. Gene began to learn the art of self-defense, which allowed him to use a different part of his hand for his craft. He learned how to run backwards, knowing that facing Jack Dempsey, he'd have to run backwards a few rounds. He completely changed the way he approached his goal. And when Gene Tunney finally got his chance to take on Jack Dempsey, he whipped him. It shocked everyone. It so humiliated Jack Dempsey that Dempsey challenged him to a rematch. Tunney beat him a second time. He was no fluke. Now, here's the truth I want you to catch. Fistic experts who understand boxing tell us something intriguing. They estimate there is no way that Gene Tunney could have beaten Jack Dempsey for the heavyweight crown had he not broken all the fingers in both of his hands. No one at the time could go head-to-head and toe-to-toe with Dempsey and survive. It was the very setback, even tragedy, that Tunney faced that launched him toward the goal. His setback actually enabled him to come back better. So let's talk about what we learned from Gene Tunney. I think Gene practiced 3 responses that empowered him to go further than he expected when he faced a setback. 1, continue. He decided to not give up on his original goal. He continued pushing forward. 2, adapt. He adapted how he'd chase his goal. He kept his mission, but changed his methods. And 3, reverse. He took the very problem that could have shut him down and used it to send him on. I'm not sure how your different adverse circumstances have felt like a setback. But what if you took the very item you saw as a disadvantage and reversed it, making it an advantage? What if this time out during the coronavirus could be leveraged to move you further, faster? By the way, if you're a parent, we've just launched Home Chats, sparking 8 conversations at home that we feel are suitable for this time. Just go to growingleaders.com/homechats. growingleaders.com/homechats.